tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Not gonna get anything to drink or
Water.
water? Trying to hydrate from yesterday.
No, I'm good. I drink a lot of beer.
So you drank enough that you were passed out. Episode 23. This is how we start. Episode 23.
That Bill and William were like, "You're gonna take him home and put him to bed, right?"
Oh, you guys were at the shop?
Beef.
Even last 30 minutes.
You guys were at
I
Turn
smoked
Price
out.
cigars.
I smoked a whole cigar.
You smoked an entire cigar.
No, you didn't.
Okay. Okay. So then what I'm gathering is that you smoked an entire cigar, but were only conscious for about 30 minutes of it.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He was being like nauseous.
Was there any barefoot karaoke dancing?
No, she said I was dancing. I don't see how.
No.
What was I dancing?
Have you ever seen Kevin Hart's
Episode what? 23?
episode 23 of Moat 9? Sponsored by our good friends.
The coffee box. Hey.
Who is that? Who is it?
Your mom.
Is it my mom or Cinda?
Your mom.
Oh, are you sure you saw the white hair? Because Cinda's on her way home.
Is she? Episode 23.
Episode 23 of Moat 9.
Moat 9. Holy hell.
Ay. So, my whoop. That's funny.
Episode 23.
So episode 23. The game is still going on.
Right now it's 23 to 21.
Walk in. So
okay, this
episode 23.
episode 23. What? I don't know where that come from.
Longest intro ever.
Yeah.
So
Episode 23.
So for this
season
week,
2.
we'll have what did I send you? I'm a little out of it myself, so it's going to be a fun episode. We have Yellowstone, Cobra Kai, Book of Boba Fett, Peacemaker, and that's it because somebody didn't watch any of Ozark. I get to ruin it a little bit for him, so we'll still save that for last. That could be one of the things that I cut out for the video.
And just to be clear, there's 5 episodes for this first part of Ozark, right?
7.
7?
Yeah, there's 7 episodes. There's going to be 7 and then another 7. And from what I was reading, we'll get to the rest later. But from what I was reading, the second part is supposed to be sometime in 2022, but most predictions are summer. Oh. Because they already, it's not like Walking Dead where they're putting out and then continuing to film. Yeah, all of season 4 is completely done filming. It's done, so they have it ready to go. But it's probably going to be out later. They just haven't said when. I think it depends on how quickly they can hit a certain number of views. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. But anyway, we'll get to more on that. Or do you want to just get it out of the way since you didn't really watch it?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that because you didn't really watch it. What can I tell you without ruining it? I don't
everybody dies.
Right? Everybody's dead.
Dude.
You start all. I'll tell you this much: the first 5-10 minutes is gonna throw you for a loop. You're gonna be like, "Wait, what the fuck?" But then it kind of explains itself later. We watched 2 episodes. I don't want to heavily influence you for when you watch it, but I don't know if it's just been too long. I'm kind of like, I'm not really liking where they're headed with this. And then it gets better. Not 100% better, but I'm like, okay, now it's starting to feel like Ozark again. Like episode 1 is like, episode 2 is like, okay, now it feels like Ozark again. Like the first episode doesn't have the same feel somehow. But so when you watch, I mean, shit, by this time next week, honestly, I think I might have the whole thing watched. I think so. Because we were about to watch like 2 more episodes last night, but I told her, nope, got to stop. We got to pace ourselves because there's only 7 episodes and we don't know when part 2 is coming out. But
stop. No.
Yeah, but realistically, we'll probably be done with it.
Okay.
So it's I'm excited. I'm excited and sad because it's gonna end, but whatevs. So Yellowstone, we can transition. I finished season 1. I haven't started season 2 because I was because I wanted to focus on Ozark.
Yeah.
I decided to watch some Peacemaker, so I didn't continue with Yellowstone.
Okay.
Season 1, there's one thing that's really, really bugging me about it. And other than that, I'm going to continue watching because it's got my interest.
Okay.
It's got my interest enough that I'll continue watching, but it's really bugging the shit out of me because the whole season has been Casey. I don't want to go back and then all of a sudden, within the last 5-10 minutes of the last episode of season 1, all of a sudden he's now flipped the switch and now he's a full-on Dutton and kill him. Like, dude, where the fuck did you turn into a badass all of it? Like, not that he's not a badass, but like that ruthless. Like this whole time he didn't, all it took was them explaining to him what that guy's trying to do to his family and stuff, which he should have fucking realized throughout the entire season. But now all of a sudden he heard it directly from the guy, and now he's like, oh, hang him. Do you remember what I'm talking about? Like they have the hotel guy on the horse with the noose.
Yeah.
And he tells Casey like this, we're trying to take over your father's land, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, and he's like, hang him. It's like, dude, you're all of a sudden I mean, granted, he's probably got the biggest fucking body count of everybody in this season
already, right? In the first season.
But all of a sudden now you care that much about the family and all this shit, all of it, like just out of nowhere. Like it doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, because it seemed you think it's kind of like forced. So like they forced him to come back, or it feels forced that he came back.
It has, because I've seen something similar, and that's unfortunately the way I am. This is a Godfather. It's how they got Michael in. Wait, you've never seen The Godfather? Okay, so that's kind of how they got Al Pacino's character in The Godfather into the business. He didn't want to be. The dad was trying to keep him out, and something happens that he kind of has to get involved, and then he stays involved. So I get a very Godfather feel, which the reason I don't like that is because I've seen The Godfather, and The Godfather did it way better, and I'm not liking the way that they're pulling this off.
I see what you mean.
But he's not, at least for this season, he's not what I'm focusing on. I like John. He's all right. Love Rip, and absolutely love Beth. Okay.
I think those are probably the best characters. The dad, what's his name? Is the Kevin
John?
John Dutton. Do you have to put subtitles? I know, like some people are like, "I need to put subtitles on John Dutton because he loves a lot of the ground and shit like that."
I haven't had to, but
you know what I'm saying? Because his voice is really gurgly and you know what I mean. You can't really understand what he's saying.
Yeah,
but, So so it ended with them putting the guy on the horse,
right?
And it ended pretty good. That's a pretty good ending. I mean,
it is.
It just like you said, it kind of like is like The Godfather, right? To where it's almost like mafia-esque.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because all the family are in it together, and they all kill together, and they all do shit together. Well, not everything, but you know what I mean? So they're still trying to make that story, you know what I mean? To where they're still tight. It's a ranch, but within that ranch, it's like their own mafia. You know what I mean? So
and I think that'd be interesting to see. But like I said, other than my little rant, I'm hooked enough that I will keep watching and see if season 2 turns out to be any better. I'm really interested because you were saying that Beth kind of not does a 180, but kind of comes out of that little stigma and does her thing.
Yeah, eventually she does. So you'll be able to see that. It's just her character growth. You know what I mean?
That's good. That's what I'm looking forward to.
The next 3 seasons. Cut real quick.
Sure. I think that's what it was. I think it was too loud. You know the fucking lyrics,
bro. Really? You're the best around.
Oh, this is staying in.
Nothing's gonna happen. Sorry, dude.
And uncut. That's gonna be that's gonna be the intro back into the show.
Just do it.
Cobra Kai. So you finally watched it.
Yes, I did.
So thoughts. Is it the best so far?
Something ever? No, I don't know. I cannot. It's like you said, they have the same thing. They're redoing it over and over and over and over.
Right.
I do like the fact that Silver, what's his name? Terry Silver.
Terry Silver.
Kind of like did the same thing that freaking what's his name did to
what Kreese did to Johnny.
Thank you. I can't remember the damn name. You know what I mean? So I just hope that they don't go into this shit where Kreese joins them now because he wants to be good. Because he is kind of doing that. He wants to be good. He doesn't. I'm like, no, it doesn't work.
So for him to go back to being good, I think he could kind of pull it off, just for because the Silver's now a bigger bad rather than him being the big bad.
Yeah.
But I hope so. I'm with you. I hope they don't do that. I hope they just keep it like, two bad guys, two good guys. Maybe leave Johnny on the good side, but close to the middle, and Kreese kind of close to the middle. And how did this? I don't know if you remember. I told you that they kind of had like a big surprise ending, but it's not really a surprise because they've already introduced him before. Like, how do you feel about them bringing Chosen back again?
It's cool. I mean, he's probably going to teach him another form of martial art.
Well, presumably he's going to teach him the hidden thing that Miyagi didn't teach him or whatever.
The hidden gem.
It's going to be another Mandalorian quest. So, I mean, I could nitpick it. Like we said, the whole pattern thing, it's obviously there. Yeah. It feels under budget, but yet done really well. I think it's because it's hitting all the right
I think
nostalgic so like they keep bringing back older characters and making fun of the 80s while at the same time giving us that feeling like fuck yeah, that's how it was. And shit. It's like we like to say, or I like to say, right up my alley. It's
steam pipe,
right up the steam pipe. It's perfect. It's bad but good enough to where I'm ignoring all the bad stuff. So I'm definitely going to keep watching. I'm going to be bummed out when this ends.
Okay. Anyhow,
cool. Well, anyway, so yeah, we're definitely going to be keeping up with that one. From there we go to segue into the Book of Boba Fett. How many more episodes before this mercifully goes away for season 1? And that'll tell you how I'm feeling about it. Dude, this episode. Wait, just to make sure, you did watch the current one, right?
Wait, there was a current one?
Really? There we go. The song is growing on me too. It's still not as epic as The Mandalorian, but it's good.
Oh, I know the lyrics for this one too.
Damn, bro, and your voice sounds exactly like them. This episode finally pushed me over the edge of saying, yeah, that this show is not as good as The Mandalorian. The whole techno scene where they show how he brought her back and shit, like that was so tacky, that was so stupid, and it threw me off because I didn't realize that they were doing a flashback. I was like, why the fuck is he in front of his own palace all of a sudden? And what was she doing that she got hurt and now he has to, like,
you weren't paying attention.
I wasn't paying attention. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then I realized and then I was like, oh, okay, that makes more sense. And then I think they're taking up too much time establishing why things are the way they are.
Yeah.
In the whole season 1, I think they should have done that in the first like 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah.
And then moved on with what the story is going to be.
So I even forgot where he got his armor, because you know how you went back to the, what's that thing called?
The Mandalorian was looking for something, and somebody had the guy from that Western show that's coming back, Timothy Oliphant. He was wearing the armor. I
remember.
He got it. I don't know. I don't remember if he said he got it from the Jawas or he got it from somewhere, and he had to run he had to run a mission in order to get that armor from the sheriff. And then so the Mandalorian has it, and then Boba Fett shows up later and says, "That's my armor, bitch."
How did he see it though? I don't remember. Did he see like he was like
How-
looking through the window? Hey, this
No, it was much later on. He was probably down the scope and like, oh shit, that shit looks familiar.
right.
But yeah, that's how he got it back. So between the time that Boba Fett got out of the Zarlak and he finds the Mandalorian, obviously the Jaw, or when he went back, so obviously the Jawas or whoever scavenged that shit, which I find weird because the Zarlak was still alive. So how did they get it out while he's still alive?
Yeah, I don't understand it either. Unless he threw it up. Unless he
Right?
shit
He's
it
like, huh?
out.
Man, poor Zarlak. He's like, huh? Or he shit it out. There you go.
Yeah, but where's his butt?
Maybe he shit it out.
Maybe
Yeah.
his
So
mouth
other
is his
than
butthole too.
ugh,
I don't know.
that just got really weird.
But they're just like animals like that. No. Worms.
No, let's not go down that road because now my stomach is churning.
Okay. Anyways, so
yeah. So
but
go ahead.
to be on the same page, I did kind of like get thrown off because I started half of it
Mhm.
and then I don't know what happened. I started it. Was it Friday? I can't remember Friday. I think it was Friday. It was so I watched half of it on one day, and then this morning I watched the rest of it.
This morning.
This morning.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So, but overall, like the impression of the show and the series so far.
Yeah, it's not as good as The Mandalorian. I don't know. I'm gonna keep watching it, of course, but
I'll finish the season at least.
Yeah, I just think that I don't know. I don't know if it's his character. Like, it's good that he's in it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
For nostalgic reasons, but this is acting. I don't think it's that good.
Yeah, I could see that. The other problem that I have with it is that it's I understand that most of the people that are doing these things, I'm assuming, are fans, but it's like they're fans and they're executives, and they should be executives that are fans. It seems like on the Boba Fett, they're fans that happen to be in charge of the show. Does that make sense? Like it's written too much like fan, what's it called? Fan fiction.
Yeah.
It's written, to me, it seems like it's written too much like fan fiction rather than, okay, we need to make sure that it's good, but we need to make sure that we do service to the fans.
Yeah.
It seems like they swapped it. That's the feeling that I'm getting, and it doesn't work. Like this should be a lesson to the Star Wars people, to Marvel. Like if you ever decide to flip, please don't. Like you do great with your fan service.
Yeah.
Keep it that way. Super Bowl. Yeah, I told you you're going to be paying attention to the game.
I know. Okay. Sorry, dude.
Okay, cut so from there, we'll transition to.
What did you say?
You have to look it up. Peacemaker.
What did he say?
How you watched all 3 episodes of Peacemaker?
Oh my gosh, dude. I did. Have you?
Okay, so I only saw 1 episode. 1. And the reason for that, I started watching it, started having a physical issue. It doesn't play, dude. No. There you go. There you go. Oh, the little dance number at the beginning.
Oh my gosh, dude.
And then he's all stiff and shit. He can't really dance. My mom was making fun of him because he can't dance for shit. Oh my god.
Sorry, dude.
No. It's just I'm trying to piece together how because I'm coming off more and more old fartish where I'm just ranting about shit. It is. I can't remember the last time I saw a show that genuinely made me laugh, like really, really laugh.
Yeah,
but it's like what's it? What was the show called? The
Van Dyke
Dick show? No, the one that you had me watch, that I made you watch, Always Sunny.
Dave.
It's kind of like that. Like it made me laugh and it's funny. It's just dick and fart jokes, and I'm just like, it's not like funny like, oh my shit, that was clever. It's more like shaking my head funny. Like, oh my god, I can't believe they fucking went there. Go
Buffalo.
for it.
Touchdown.
Oof.
Buffalo touchdown.
With seconds left. Damn, that's gonna be a hell of an ending. Anyway.
Sorry.
Right.
Sorry,
we'll cut that.
Okay, so Okay. So it's like Dave. So it reminds you of Dave.
In that sense, just it's dick and fart jokes. Like I said, it's not haha, that's clever. It's more like shake my head funny. But it's again right up my alley. Like it's not dark humor, but kind of like when the stupid kid is like, it's that he's happy that his girlfriend's pregnant because now they get to go have an abortion. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
that was pretty bad. Dude.
Like, oh my god, this fucker. Like, and then he's like, hey, you want to come? And he's like, no, I don't want to go to your abortion. Like, it's
and it raunchy. Just gets worse. It is raunchy. It's raunchy.
It's that I think that's the difference. It's raunchy, but the way Dave is raunchy, kind of for the sake of being raunchy. This one's raunchy just because it's funny. Does that make sense? Like Dave, it's almost like, how can we make this scene even raunchier, which is going to be funnier? And this one, they're just going with it. The writing, I think, is really good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to keep watching. I've got Ozark. We're trying to catch up on The Walking Dead, but I don't have Cobra Kai. I still have Yellowstone, so I don't know. I don't know if I can devote time to it. I want to at least watch that because I have a 3-episode rule. If you can hook me in 3 episodes, I'll keep watching. So I have to give them next 2 a chance. I'll say that.
So do that because I don't know when the next ones come out. I already watched all 3, of course.
Right?
I couldn't stop watching it, dude. Because it is funny. It's hilarious.
It is funny. I'll give
raunchy,
it that.
You know what I mean? And he's an idiot.
Maybe. Yeah. But we'll have stuff to talk about. And then worst case scenario, we can fill it in with Instagram news. Speaking of which, real quick, was there anything that I sent you? Yeah, real quick. Our usual.
Just check it out. I know that a Hotel Transylvania, the one's coming out on Prime.
Actually, Lou watched it right now. She was like, is it okay if I watch it without you? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. The Mandalorian poster, Morbius pushed. Says a show. Oh, this one I found interesting. Apparently they're doing some kind of alien show. I didn't know this. But TV Movie Land on Instagram, Alien Noah Hawley says the show will feature rivals for Wayland Yutani core. So I guess they're going to focus the show on the company that creates all the stuff from Aliens. On Wayland himself and stuff like that. No, but that's pretty much it. Nothing major.
So next week
we got our stuff.
Yellowstone. Number 1 is Ozark.
Yes, that will end the show with that because that's definitely going to be our main talking point. But it'll be Yellowstone, Book of Boba, Peacemaker, and Ozark.
Sorry. Yes.
So, alrighty, sir. Thank you for your time. Behave yourself. Do not get grounded again, so that we can hopefully record in person next time.
Yeah.
And behave.
And
I'll try to do the same.
And shout outs to. You said
I drew a blank. No, I know, but I drew. We need to record that so that we don't have to do it every episode, and we need to record the thing that I told you. Did you actually? Oh shit! I thought you froze for a second. You were perfectly still. Fucking ninja.
I was thinking, dude.
You were Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. So I think we mentioned it on last episode, but just in case people didn't pay attention, there's that thing that I want to do.
Yes.
I think that's going to be a cool intro. I'm going to have fun doing it, even if it comes out stupid. I'm going to have fun doing it. But anyway, so Coffee Box and Taco Avocat and Current Place Cigars are favorite place in the whole wide world that I need to go back to soon because I miss the guys. And Tint World. Go check them out. The things will be there so you can get the address and phone numbers and all that good stuff. So
boom, bop, boom.
You, any shout outs? What is it? Window World or what was it?
I don't know.
You said it last week.
I don't know.
All right, sir. So thank you again. You have a good evening.
Once the nonsense starts coming out, then I think
that's you need a drink. You have yourself a good night, sir. Thank you as always. As always, be good to each other and more importantly, be good to yourselves.
Peace.